Happy New Year, everyone. It's officially 2025, and guess what? A fresh start, a clean slate, and the perfect moment to set powerful intentions and manifest those intentions for the love and life and abundance and money that you deserve. Before I dive in, my name is Megan. I'm a manifestation coach. I have been your favorite manifestation coach for a very long time. If you want to work together, the description is in the link below. Anyway, if you're here, I know you're ready to attract the ideal version, even if you don't have that person, or you do have that person in your life, the ideal version of the partner this year. You're not going to settle for any more crap. Maybe you're just tired of the same old patterns, chasing love, feeling unappreciated, not respected, not committed to, over pleasing them, feeling like taken for granted, or wondering why your relationship doesn't feel the same way it used to. Doesn't feel like that dream anymore. Or maybe you're just tired of being single. Okay, let me tell you something. The love you desire is 100% within your reach. 100%. Now, if you follow these steps I'm about to share, not only will you attract your ideal version of your partner, but you're also going to transform the way you see yourself, the relationships you allow in your life, and your entire approach to love and relationships. And your whole world's going to change. It's going to be amazing. So, okay, these are not generic tips, my friends. These are actionable, transformational, based on the law of assumption, okay, and the power of manifestation. So let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, your self-concept, your self-image, the beliefs you hold that you assume to be true, those subconscious beliefs are being outpictured. That's the foundation of your entire life. Okay, every relationship that you have, especially your love relationships. Okay, every relationship actually though. So if you deep down, like if you believe deep down that I always attract the wrong people, okay, love never works out for me, people don't commit to me, those beliefs are going to keep showing up in your reality. Why? Because the law of assumption tells us that what we assume to be true about ourselves, okay, so it's what we're assuming to be true, what we keep telling, that dominant story, that dominant narrative. It's not just enough to affirm things one time, it's what we truly believe. And you'll see that in the moments of when you are reacting to something, or you're feeling triggered at a certain point. That's really going to show us what we believe to be true about ourselves, okay? And the world has no choice. Those people are just messengers. They have no choice but to reflect back to us what we believe on that subconscious level, what we believe to be true about ourselves, our assumptions about ourselves and other people. The unexpected part is this: you don't need someone else, and this took me a long time. You can have someone do this, but you don't need someone else to validate your worth. Okay, you can decide right now that you are worthy of love. You can change that assumption. I'm worthy of love and respect, and devotion and adoration. I want you to start affirming. You can do this right now. It's your choice. It's always a choice when these things come up. I'm loved. I am chosen. I'm enough. Now, this isn't just about positive thinking or wishful thinking. When you really shift your self-image, you're going to start seeing yourself differently. You send out this new energetic signal, and the universe has no choice but to mirror that back to you. Okay? And you're going to start feeling differently. You might not believe it at first, but the more and more you do that, the more you're going to accept it to be true. Your actions are going to be driven that way. Your behavior is going to be driven that way. And then it's going to be reflected back to you in your 3D. Now, the key to this is consistency. So you want to continue to do this. Okay. You have to continue before you see the evidence. Okay. I know that's tricky, but that's how it works. Another thing I'm going to ask you, this is step 2, is going to be stop ignoring red flags. How often have you dismissed red flags because you wanted to believe someone would change? Now, you can get somebody to change, but you can't dismiss that you are still assuming that, okay? Or were you afraid, because I know this was me, I came across thinking I was too demanding or overthinking. Am I asking for too much? I want you to stop doing that right now, because you need to be aware of what you're thinking. When you start ignoring bad behaviors, tolerating the disrespect, or make excuses for someone's lack of effort, okay, you're teaching them and the universe that it's okay to be treated that way. Now, the thing is I understand that you created it unconsciously, and a lot of people might say, oh, just ignore it because you created it. But the thing is, I think people are creating it because they're ignoring that bad behavior, because the conception of themselves are thinking they're not worth it, because that back and forth thinking, am I too much? Am I too demanding? Is this bad behavior? I know that because I was stuck there, and also for the thousands of people that I've worked with. Okay, so we want to stop doing that. We want to start thinking what our boundaries are, because when we're questioning back and forth or overthinking every word or over explaining, that's kind of a trauma response, and that means our boundaries are being overstepped. And you're saying, when you have the boundaries, when you don't have boundaries, you're saying, I don't really know what my worth is, and you can treat me whatever you do, that's fine. But when you know what your boundaries are, you're saying, I know my worth, I know my value. Okay, and again, you're not shutting people out, you're not being harsh, you're just creating this version of yourself that's going to bring in different versions of people. Okay, you have to create those boundaries, you have to stick to those boundaries, because that is going to attract the right versions of people to come into your life. So ask yourself this: what will I no longer tolerate in 2025? And remember, boundaries aren't just about saying no to others. They're really just about, self-respect, saying yes to yourself, choosing yourself. And that feels really hard for people sometimes. It was for me, being a people pleaser, being over empathetic, thinking I was being mean, guilt, all those things come up. Okay? It can even feel intimidating. But don't worry, my friends. I will help you with that. I can cover everything you need to know about this it's called my new course, The Boundary Blueprints. So it's Manifest Love and Stop Settling. Okay. Number 3 is where the law of assumption comes in. Okay. Instead of wishing, hoping for your ideal partner, I want you to act as though they're already in your life. What would you be thinking? What would be the version? What would all these things be going on if they were in your life? So you can close your eyes and visualize, or you can write a list. What's your dream relationship? What does it feel like? Okay. Write out the expectations that you want. What does it feel like to be loved, supported, and cherished? Suspend all judgment. Watch where your mind goes back and forth, but this hasn't happened before, or maybe I'm asking for too much, or how do I get this, or I've never had this before. Don't even think about that. I just want you to be clear on what you want, because clarity is very important here, my friends. So get out a piece of paper and write that down, or close your eyes and imagine that. Imagine what that would feel like, okay? Write out the emotions, write out the qualities you write out the emotions that you want to have with it. So imagine the joy of spending time with your person, the way that makes you feel safe and appreciated, okay? And I want you to hold on to the feeling as though it's already happened. All right, so let's say you're going on a trip and you're telling your friends how the trip was after you went on the trip. Or maybe it's your holidays, you're telling everybody how it was after the holidays. You kind of want to embody that energy. Same thing when you are thinking about your relationship, okay? So when you assume the energy of being in a loving relationship, the universe is going to align those things to happen to you, because everybody, it could be one person, you yourself, to 8 billion people are going to be moved to help you get your manifestation. And this isn't really about pretending. This is about using your imagination, realizing your imagination is what's creating reality, and we're usually going to what we don't want, that fear-based thoughts. So now we're embodying ourselves with the version of ourselves who has a desire, giving ourselves that permission, okay? You give yourself the green light to have what you want. I get it though. When you want something so badly, okay? Because we kind of need to let go of the control. That's my 4th point here. And what I was going to say about this is, I know I was really super afraid of this, and I get it. When we want something really, really badly, it's hard not to obsess over that. I totally get that. How's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Am I doing it wrong? What's wrong with me? But here's the truth. When you're holding on to too tightly, you're creating that sort of resistance. When you're questioning those things, you are creating the resistance, okay? Manifestation works best when you trust the process. Okay, so like if you're putting a seed out, if you're planting something, you're not going out every single second and planting the seed up, digging the seed up. Is it blooming yet? Is it blooming? No, you're trusting it because you know it's going to happen. If you order DoorDash or you order Amazon, you put your order in, you place it. You might look back, once or twice to see if it's coming, but you know it's coming, right? You say, I know it's on its way. I want you to start doing that with your manifestations. Start planting that seed and start saying that, just like you would when you're going to get your DoorDash or Uber Eats or wherever you are in the world, or Amazon or whatever. When you're placing that order, it's going to be on its way. Same thing with manifestation. Start trusting that. Okay, and while you're doing that, you want to focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Okay, and the best version means you're accepting yourself, you're being compassionate to yourself. Let the universe handle the details. Stop, for God's sake, stop micromanaging it. Okay, the right person's going to show up for you in the most beautiful way, and you're not going to be able to figure out the how. And I mean that version. Okay, it could be a brand new person or the person in your life right now. That different version is going to show up. Okay, and number 5 is you're going to align with the energy you want to attract. So again, I want you to start embodying the qualities for yourself. Okay, so if you want a partner who is committed and kind and compassionate and cares about your feelings, you need to start giving that to yourself, because manifestation isn't about attracting something externally. This took me a really long time. I wanted a really easy fix, but it's not. It's about attracting something what's aligning internally, what's going on internally. Everything else is going to be reflecting what's going on internally. I can't keep saying that. It took me a long time to get this through my head. Okay, this means treating yourself with that love and respect and compassion, caring about your feelings, validating yourself that you want from others, as well as changing your assumptions about them. So you want to prioritize your self-care. Speak kindly to yourself. Stop saying crappy things to yourself. I mean, my goodness, let's go on a challenge. I think I'm going to do that in my manifestation group, a challenge of not saying mean things to ourselves. Do you know how mean we are to ourselves? We need to stop that. Speak kindly. Invest in your growth. Okay, when you embody this type of energy, okay, somebody who's living their dream life, knows their worth, you're going to create a magnetic pull that draws that reality that you want into your life that's so effortless. All right, so these 5 steps are really life-changing. Okay, if you follow them, they really are. I promise you, not only are you going to attract the ideal version of a partner, but you're also going to step into the most confident, empowered version of yourself. So if you're ready to dive deeper, here's how I can support you in 2025. The Boundary Blueprint, Manifest Love and Stop Settling course. My 6-week course where you're going to master boundaries, elevate your self-concept, and master healthy, loving relationships. Okay, the best relationship you've ever had. I don't care what's showing up right now. We're going to change all of that. Okay, I don't care what's happened I do care. I don't mean that I don't care. I'm just telling you the circumstances don't matter, that we're going to overcome that and transform so you can have the most beautiful, loving relationship, okay, and be the best version of yourself. Also, one-on-one coaching, okay, personalized step to help break those old patterns, that you can step into your power, manifest your dream life, whether that be health, whether that be relationships, love, career, money, anything, okay? We can work through that. Also, Dream Life Headquarters, your hub for self-love, confidence, manifestation, monthly live sessions, private community, exclusive tools. We're really going to level up in that community, okay? And I have other courses as well, covering everything from advanced manifestation techniques, SP, to creating your dream life, as well as, what do I have? Oh yeah, the affirmations. If you guys want rampages, personal rampages, and you need that and you want to hear my voice in your head, I have that as well. So sorry about that, you guys, someone's calling me. But anyway, back to this. Now I want to hear from you, okay? Which of these steps are you excited to start using, okay? I want you to drop a comment below. Please do that, okay? Let's start getting this going together. I want you to drop something in the comments below. So I want to hear from you. Which of these steps are you super excited to start? Okay, which one are you most excited to start with? All right, and everybody, let's put down here, no more settling. I'm stepping into my power. No more settling. I'm stepping into power because I embody my worth, okay? Let's do this, you guys. Let's level up together. And if you guys are ready to work with me, type manifest love in the comments or email me, and I'll put that in the description link below with the subject line, boundaries or Dream Life Headquarters, either one, or any questions you might have. This is your year, okay, my friends? Let's make 2025 the year you create everything you want. Love, respect, abundance, joy, money, okay? Because you deserve it. And I am here for you to help you every step of the way. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and helping me build this channel. I could not do without you guys. I really, really want to thank you and appreciate you guys so much. Please like, share, subscribe, put the bell icon, so you get every notification from me as well. And I will see you all in the next video. I love you guys. Have a great day.